Good morning, student. Today we continue the remaining example of maxima and minima. Here is our first example from exercise 2.4. Find the maximum and minimum of the following function. This is the function and we have to find maximum or minimum function. So we know that the step, first find f dash of x, f double dash of x, then for extreme values take f dash of x equal to 0, then we get stationary point, and for each stationary point we have to find maximum and minimum value. Okay, so let us start to solve it. First write given f of x is equal to x into log x. Now give it equation first. Differentiate with respect to x, we get. Now you can observe that this is the product. So take u and v, and differentiation of f of x is f dash of x. Differentiation of this is d by dx of x into log x. So suppose it is u, this is v. Now take derivative of u into v. So x is as it is, derivative of second function plus second function as it is, derivative of first function. This is our product rule. Now we know that derivative of log x is 1 upon x plus log x, and derivative of x is 1. So this x and this x get cancelled. Here remaining only 1 plus 1 into log x is log x. So this is our f dash of x. Give it equation second. Now next, again differentiate with respect to x. We get. So take differentiation. This is f double dash of x, 1 plus log x, d by dx of 1 plus log x. Derivative of 1 is 0 because it is constant, and derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So here we get f double dash of x is equal to 1 upon x. Give it equation third. Okay. Now for extreme values, take f dash of x equal to 0. So here it is our f dash of x. Take it as 0, 1 plus log x, which is equal to 0. Write here from equation 2. Now take log x. So it is minus 1. Now we know that 1. So instead of minus 1 you can put log e, because log e is equal to 1. So log x is equal to minus log e. Okay. Now next use here jumping log. A log b, which is equal to log b raised to a. So log x is equal to log e raised to minus 1. Okay. Now this log get cancelled. So x is equal to e raised to minus 1. That is x is equal to 1 upon e. So this is our stationary point. Here we get only one stationary point. Therefore, stationary point is x is equal to 1 upon e. Now check maximum or minimum value. So therefore f double dash of 1 upon e, which is equal to, now put here instead of x put 1 upon e. So 1 upon e, which is equal to e, and this is always greater than 0. Means here therefore f double dash of 1 upon e is greater than 0. And now we conclude that f has maximum at x equal to 1 upon e. Bye. second derivative test. F has minimum at x is equal to 1 upon e and minimum value is so here f of 1 upon e which is equal to x into log x, so here put 1 upon e into log 1 upon e. Okay, we use here equation first. Now this is 1 upon e, so write it as log e raised to minus 1. Now use here jumping log. What is that log? Log a raised to b is equal to b log a. Now use, so it is minus log e. Okay, now this minus, so it is minus 1 upon e into log e, but we know that log e is equal to 1. So here we get minus 1 upon e into 1 means minus 1 upon e. This is over f of 1 upon e. Hence the function f has maximum value at x equal to 1 upon e. Hence the function f has maximum value at x equal to 1 upon e is minus 1 upon e. So here we find our maximum value. Sorry, f has minimum value, right here minimum. Now observe the example. It is very simple. In few steps we find our answer. Now next example, divide the number 20 into two parts such that sum of their square is minimum. Here we have to find the parts of 20. Okay, so let first part of 20, let the first part of 20 be x. Okay, then we have to find two parts, so second part of 20 be 20 minus x. Okay, now here given that sum of their square, so then, or you can take therefore sum of their squares. So first part x and its square is x square, second part is 20 minus x and we have to sum, so it is plus 20 minus x square. Now take it as f of x, so therefore f of x is equal to x square plus 20 minus x square. Here write say, because we say that it is f of x. Okay, and also write equation first. Now differentiate with respect to x. We get, so differentiation of f of x is f dash of x and differentiation of this is d by dx of x square plus 20 minus x whole square. Now differentiation of x square is 2x plus 20 minus x square. So x, we know that differentiation of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. So it is 20 minus x raised to 2 minus 1 means 1 and d by dx of 20 minus x. So it is 2x plus 20 minus x, and derivative of 20, which is 0, derivative of minus x is minus 1. Now multiply, so it is 2x plus 20 minus x into minus 1. So here we get 2x minus 20 plus x. Sorry, here is one mistake. This 2 we have to write here 2. Now it is 2x minus 40, sorry, plus 40 and plus 2x. Sorry, after multiplication of minus, it is minus, so it is minus 40. Here we get 2x plus 2x, 4x, and this is minus 40. This is over f dash of x. Give it equation second. Now differentiate. Again differentiate with respect to x. So differentiation is f double dash of x, and differentiation of 4x is 4 only, and minus 40 is 0. Give it equation third. For extreme values, see here steps are same for each and every example. F dash of x is equal to 0. Now from equation 2, write f dash of x, which is 4x minus 40, which is equal to 0 from equation 2. So therefore 4x is equal to 40, and therefore x is equal to 10. So here x equal to 10 is our stationary point. Therefore stationary point is x is equal to 10. Therefore from equation 3, f double dash of 10, which is equal to 4, which is greater than 0, and we conclude that the function f is minimum. Therefore by second derivative test, f has minimum at x equal to 10, and minimum value is, sorry, here we don't find minimum value. So here by second derivative test, f has minimum at x equal to 10. So we get here first part. Now second part. Therefore second part is equal to, what is second part? 20 minus x. So put here 20 minus x, which is equal to 20 minus 10, which is equal to 10, and hence required parts of 20 are 10 and 10. This is two parts of 20. Observe the example. It is very simple. Now next example. A wire of length 36 meter is bent in the form of a rectangle. Find its dimension if the area of rectangle is maximum. So here we have to find dimension of rectangle. Okay. And given that a wire of length 36 meter is bent to form rectangle. So suppose that this is wire. This is 36. Okay. 36 meter. And now we have to bend this wire to form rectangle. So suppose we bend this wire like that. So it is rectangle. Okay. And we have to find this dimension x and y. So let us start to solve it. Let x meters be the length and y meters be the breadth of rectangle. Now you can observe that 36 is a perimeter of rectangle. So therefore perimeter of rectangle is equal to 36. But we know that perimeter of rectangle find by formula 2x plus y which is equal to 36. So here x plus y which is equal to 18 and therefore y is equal to 18 minus x. Give it equation first. Now we know that area, therefore area of rectangle. What is the area of rectangle? Which is equal to length into breadth. Length is x, breadth is y. Put here value of y, 18 minus x from equation first. Now multiply, so it is 18x minus x square. Okay. Now suppose that this is f of x. So therefore f of x is equal to 18x minus x square. See. We say that it is f of x. Now differentiate with respect to x. We get. So differentiation of f of x is f dash of x and this is d by dx of 18x minus x square. So it is 18 minus 2x. This is over f dash of x. Give it equation. Sorry, it is equation second and this is equation third. Okay. Now again differentiate with respect to x. We get differentiation of this f double dash of x and this is d by dx of 18 minus 2x. So differentiation is f double dash of x is equal to minus 2. Give it equation 4. Now for extreme values, f dash of x is equal to 0. So it is f dash of x 18 minus 2x which is equal to 0 from equation 3. Okay. Now this is 18 which is equal to 2x. So therefore here we get x is equal to 9. So here x equal to 9 is our stationary point. Therefore stationary point is x equal to 9. Therefore from equation 4 f double dash of 4 which is equal to minus 2 and we know that minus 2 is less than 0. So therefore function is maximum. Therefore by second derivative test f has maximum value at x equal to 9. So therefore x equal to 9 we have to find y. Y is equal to 18 minus x. So here 18 minus x, which is equal to 18 minus 9, which is equal to 9. So y is equal to 9. Length is 9, breadth is also 9. So therefore write dimension of rectangle is x is equal to 9 centimeter and y is equal to also 9 centimeter. And we know that if dimension is same, then this rectangle is square. So write hence the rectangle is a square side of 9 meters. So this is square. Observe the example. Now next example, the profit function P of x of firm selling x items per day is given by P of x is equal to 150 minus x into x minus 1625. Find the number of items the firm should be manufactured to get maximum profit and find the maximum profit. So here we have to find manufacturer items and also find maximum profit. Okay, so let us start to solve it. Let profit function is given by, so here profit function is given by P of x is equal to 150 minus x into x minus 1625. Give it equation first. We first solve it. 150x minus x square minus 1625. Now give it equation first. This is our P of x. Now differentiate with respect to x. It is P dash of x, which is equal to d by dx of 150x minus x square minus 1625. So differentiation of this is 150 and this is minus 2x. This is our P dash of x. Give it equation second. Now again differentiate with respect to x. We get, so here P double dash of x is equal to d by dx of 150 minus 2x. So it is equal to minus 2x. P double dash of, give it equation third. Sorry, it is minus 2 only because derivative of x is 1. Now for extreme values, P dash of x is equal to 0. So it is 150 minus 2x, which is equal to 0. So 150 is equal to 2x, and this implies that x is equal to 75. So x equal to 75 is our stationary point. Therefore stationary point is x is equal to 75. Now from equation third, P double dash of 75 is equal to minus 2, which is less than 0, and therefore by second derivative test, P of x is maximum x is equal to 75. So therefore maximum profit which is equal to P of 75, and put this value in over equation first. So it is 150 minus 75 is here. Instead of x, put 75, here also 75. Now simple calculation is here. So 75 into 75 minus 1625. Multiplication of this is 5625 minus 1625, and its subtraction is 4000. This is our maximum profit. Hence, the profit will be maximum if the manufacturers $75 items and maximum profit will be 4000. So if manufactures 75 items, then the maximum profits will become 4000. Okay. So here we complete our example. Observe the example. In this way, we complete here our exercise 2.4. Try to solve the remaining example of exercise 2.4, and also we complete our chapter application of derivative. If you have any doubt, any questions, then you can contact me. Thank you.